podcast with the very humble, sweet, kind, genteel, beautiful Jill Eckersley and
They're very amazing and handsome.
wow,
Terry Eckersley, of course.
of course. Well, welcome. Thanks for joining us and jumping on. We're going to continue our theme of. Do you remember what it is, Jill?
No, I can't remember the theme that we did this last time.
It is innovative and compassionate leadership and balancing those two.
Okay, sounds
We've just
good.
been speaking about that. It's great to have the mighty,
Beverly.
yet humble, very gifted and skilled Beverly with us tonight, who is onboarding. Is that a corporate term?
Yes.
Onboarding. Who is onboarding at the moment with us. She's coming on board as a volunteer, intern, whatever you want to call it. But she's coming to serve, and we're very excited to welcome her, aren't we?
Absolutely, we are, definitely.
She's very fortunate she's not in that seat, Jill, isn't she?
She is actually, yes.
Although I think she'd do a great job.
I think she'd do brilliantly,
I think
yes.
she'd do an amazing job. So we've just been talking about the very subject we're now talking about. So here we go. We're exploring the intersection, great word,
Wow.
of innovation and compassion in leadership. How can understanding your team's needs spark creativity? I've just spoke about that. Non-rhetorical question, but how can teams' needs spark creativity? We've just spoke about that. That if some of the team are not developing as well as the others, then how do you reach out to them and coach them upwards and treat them differently than you would other people on a different level? Not that everybody's on the same level, we're all human beings and we're loved and valued, but how do you reach out to those? How does creativity spark innovation to help those? I think that's a great question and a great answer to that question, because then you as the leader or the team player is on the learning curve, so we're all learning together. It's not just the individual, oh the client's this and that and oh I'm so perfect and they're not. Well no, we need to grow in our leadership too. How can
Absolutely.
I connect with people better? How can I be more, I don't really want to say the word, but I've got to. How can I be more patient? How can I be more kind and loving when
Yeah.
somebody's not doing something that I want them to do in the timescale that I want it done? How can I? Well, the answer is by being more patient, being kind, and coming up with positive solutions. And I'm going to give an example.
Brilliant.
The example is somebody was digging their heels on and being resistant to change on doing a task, which they've probably never done before, and a bit overwhelmed. And I wanted to go down and give them a good talking to. I'd be kind, but it'd be strong and it'd be whatever. However, I delegated it back to the guy who was project managing it, Jason. I asked him to speak to the person, and he came up with a solution where if you do this, right, I'll help you do this. And he's going to do part of the task and encourage the person to do part of the task. They're going to do it together. So that is sparking creativity in being compassionate in your leadership and getting the task done.
Absolutely.
I think that's great, don't you?
Yeah. Indeed.
I think that's really good, because otherwise you just start banging heads. You know, I'm resistant to change, I can't do, the can't do mentality versus the can do mentality. But there's somewhere in the middle ground where you can meet and you can build and grow team, because then the person who's project managing it grows, growing, building. It takes a little longer, which I don't really like, but I'm learning to be more patient and compassionate in leadership. Is this helping anybody?
Yeah, it's a good point that actually, because you may be used to working with people that are used to being given instruction, off they go, they do it, they don't need any further. But we often work with people that do need a little bit more instruction for one reason or another, or might need to do it with somebody because they either don't feel confident or it's just where they're at this point. So it's perhaps wearing a different hat for a different circumstance, isn't it? As
Yeah,
well
I
as a
think
different
so.
person.
But I think equally, even working with high level people, we all need coaching and we all need training in things.
True.
You know what I mean? So it's like put yourself in the hot seat and how do we like being treated and
Indeed.
spoke to
Yeah.
and encouraged and coached upwards? You know, do we like the JFDI culture?
No.
We don't, so we can't do that with others.
No.
But it's a constant learning curve and it's a constant dying to self, not being selfish, being kind and putting others and thinking and being kind and compassionate. That's what we're speaking about. Compassionate and innovative leadership, they can both go together. They're not mutually exclusive, are they?
No.
And a quote is, innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. That's Steve Jobs. So leaders innovate. They always come up with solutions. They always find a way. They're always can-do mentality. Followers are can't do and they don't come up with innovation. What do? I don't know. I can't. Where innovative leaders come up with solutions. I'm very solutions-based. Aren't you glad, Jill?
Absolutely.
And just for discussion, Steve Jobs believed innovation is crucial, but compassionate leaders can inspire teams to think outside the box. We'll discuss how empathy creates an environment where ideas flourish. Because Jobs, as amazing as he was, and we wouldn't be doing this tonight, you know, we've got an Apple Mac here, I'm on an iPhone here, you know, amazing as he was JFDI. And you hurt people then, and you get jobs done, but what is the cost of getting a job done if you're hurting people? Well, we want to build people,
Absolutely.
be kind to people. We want to build people, not iPhones. If we can
Indeed.
build people and iPhones at the same time, that's great.
Indeed.
So what do you think of that, Jill?
Yeah, very good. Absolutely. You can. How many people have done that in the corporate life? Have sort of they've worked their way up the ladder, but if you've not actually brought people with you or been kind to people on the way, there can be times in life where that can bite you in the bum. It's not always a good experience, is it? So always good to be kind to people.
Exactly. Beverly, have you got any thoughts on what we're saying? Anything you want to add to the...
I'm on the hot seat now.
But you're not on the
Anything you
camera,
want to-
so
No,
you're
I-
okay.
I'm not on the camera. No, but I do like the idea. I do like what you just said there about the corporate environment. Like that's where I've come from, and you do meet a lot of people who've got all the way to the top by not.
Hard-nosed,
Yeah.
cutthroat, don't care about people.
Yeah.
And
So-
you might end up at the top, but you'll end up very lonely and with a hard heart.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
So-
but you can get to the top and remain kind and compassionate. Because
Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah.
Everything you've seen that we've done and built, I've done it with kindness.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not perfect, but I try to be loving and kind all the time.
Yeah.
And there's a scripture for it here as well. Behold, I'm doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43:9. This verse reminds us that change and innovation can arise from unexpected places.
Very good.
So the end of a relationship, the end of a job, the end of
Yeah.
whatever, and you can think, oh, I'm in my darkest place, where do I go from here? And it can be the most amazing, brand new thing and brand new life ahead of you. And that's an encouragement for you, isn't it?
It is.
Is
Yeah.
that touching you right
Yeah.
now? I
It
can
is
see that.
touching me.
I
Yeah.
can see that.
Yeah.
Your mum will be
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah. I was just thinking about my mum. How did you know?
Your mum will be thinking, she'll think the
Yeah.
hounds of heaven are after my daughter.
Yeah.
So what a scripture. Behold, I'm doing a new thing. And do you know what behold means? It means pay attention. That's all it means. So when you see a behold, you think, right, look up and pay attention. Right, I'm paying attention right now.
Yeah.
Now it springs forth. So it's actually happening right now. It's springing forth. Do you not perceive it? Can you not see it? Can you not comprehend it? It's
Yeah.
happening, a brand new thing. This verse reminds us that change and innovation can rise up from unexpected places. Isn't that great?
Very true.
When we're at the
Very
end
true.
of ourselves, a new beginning can kick in
Absolutely.
for innovation, new things, new ways.
Absolutely. Yeah, because life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and there's There's a scripture that says that things that are seen are only temporal and they are subject to change. So whether we like it or not, change is here to stay. And sometimes we like it, especially if it's what we've introduced ourselves. we're happy with that kind of change. I know Terry's going to say differently to me, but most people do not like enforced change. It brings a little bit of apprehension and fear because we're not controlling the change. I know some people relish in that kind of thing, but a lot of people don't. Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's okay to know that, because then at the end of the day, it's okay not to like it, but then just to think, okay, I don't have to like it to embrace it, and think, okay, what can I get out of that? So
yes, I agree. And there's the odd person who really flourishes and loves change and loves crazy opportunity like me. But for those who don't, it's good not to be resistant to change. So you might feel
Very
all
good.
the above,
Yeah,
but
I
don't
like
be
that.
resistant to change, because blessed are the flexible. Do you know what I mean?
They shall not break.
They shall not break. So it's good to not be resistant to change, because then you become hard-nosed and hard-hearted, like the people who might want to bring change unkindly. So it's good
Yes.
to walk in
Yeah.
forgiveness and love. Anyway, a life lesson example from Google. Google's 20% time policy allows employees to spend a portion of their work week on projects they're passionate about. This practice reflects compassion for employees' interests, leading to innovations like Gmail and Google News. So that came out of, what are you passionate about? What do you like doing? Right, work on that. So that's why I asked you, didn't I? What are your strengths? What are your passions? What are your strengths? What are you passionate about? Because that flicks your switch, and that's where creative juices will flow, and that's where you get the most out of people. And I believe in that, but I also then believe on working on what you don't like to work on.
Yeah.
I didn't like word processing. I didn't like spreadsheets, but I had to learn them, and I learned them, and I learned them, and I learned them. And I wasn't really good at maths at school, but I'm very good on finance now, aren't I?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. I can do a business forecast, cash flow. I know what's in the bank. I know this. I know that. But because I worked on it, you know.
Indeed.
So it's good to do both, and that's kind and compassionate towards yourself as well and other people. How many innovators does it take to change a light bulb? None. They just redefine the concept of light.
Oh, right.
How many evangelical Christians does it take to change a light bulb? You know that, Jill?
Oh, I don't know. I think you've changed that. Is it one? But they've really got to change, or is that a different joke?
It's 100.
Oh.
1 to change the light bulb, and 99 to say he's seen the light, he's seen the light, and lift their hands up.
Hilarious.
How many Anglicans does it take to change a light bulb?
Change.
Well,
that one.
It's just a joke.
Yeah, I was brought up in an Anglican church, so that's okay.
Conclusion. Compassionate leadership not only nurtures innovation, but also creates a culture that values every voice.
That's good.
In our next episode, we'll discuss how trust is built through compassion. Isn't that great? If you've enjoyed it tonight, we've got somebody tuning in here tonight. I'll just give them a shout. We've got a lot of people tuning in, but somebody's mentioned. Thank you, Suresh Kumar, all the way from India or Pakistan. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you on our next broadcast.
Amazing.
And we've got some interesting news coming up. The Church Alive is worth the drive on Sunday at the Whitworth Centre, 11 a.m. We will teach life applicable themes like this. We're not religious at all. Religion just does the same things over and over again, and it's boring and it's cold. We're not. We're very warm, and we do different things. And then next month, for very special people, you're getting a VIP invite to my birthday party.
Fabulous. Come on.
It's going to be powerful. We've got a band, free food, there's even a bar on, and it's going to be This Is Your Life, My Life, which is a very interesting life.
Indeed.
Isn't it, Jill?
Absolutely. It is, yeah.
So, and we're celebrating people while they're still alive.
It's a very good thing to do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't wait till they've gone.
Don't wait till they've died and send them flowers.
Yeah.
Celebrate people today and encourage people. So
Definitely.
thanks for tuning in. We love you. We bless you. And it's good night from Jill.
And it's good night from Terry.
And it's good night from Bev, who you've not met yet, but you will do shortly. Don't call her shortly. She's sat down.
Absolutely.
See you soon. Ciao.